Peace, love, and light. Peace, love, and light. I want to show y'all something right quick. This is a video, right? Now, you see all this frilly stuff that's on the outside of what people perceive as a chemtrail. And you see all these squigglies that's on the screen. It's all moving, folks. This is extreme close-up. Check this out. Okay? Do you see all this? This whole object is solid. This is, I tell you, folks, like crazy supernatural. You look at this and say, oh, this is an airplane leaving a chemtrail or a contrail. No, no, not at all. I'll zoom in on the bottom of it and you'll still see the frilliness or tentacle like appendages that are poking off of this thing all the way up to the top. Look, there is no ship there. I'm extremely zoomed in. There is nothing. This whole thing is one solid object. I'll press play again. And we'll track it. Okay, and a black craft shows up at the end of the video also. Major glitch in the matrix right there, folks. As you can see, there is no craft. Just high level weirdness. And look at all the stuff that's coming off of this thing. You let me know when you see an airplane or any type of ship. I'm extremely zoomed in. There's nothing there. It actually looks like an entity with a jetpack on flying through the sky. If you really take a close look. I mean, that's crazy. Now let's run the video at the end where you see the craft come out. I'm on a separate device and it might cut off soon. I'm not using the one that's full. Okay, bear with me, folks. Now press play. Go straight to the end.
Filming these fake ass chemtrail planes that make your clouds.
You see the black craft fall out at the end, folks? That was super crazy. Like, I don't know why I'm getting so much hate right now. Things are just falling over. I'm limited on time on this device. I'm going to press play again. I'm going to upload the original video so you can see it for yourself. Now, that's what it is, flying up. It blurred the camera, but we focused back in.
What's up, Dang? I've seen a great white shark pull up.
This whole thing is a vessel, folks. Now I'm going to pause where the craft is falling out of the sky. You're going to see them.
These fake ass chemtrail planes that make your clouds.
Let's watch it in real time. Oh, that's how fast it is, folks. It's at the end of the video.
Filming these fake ass chemtrail planes.
I'm talking to one of my friends. He said, "Riz, what are you filming?" And I told him, the fake airplanes that make the chemtrail clouds. All supernatural activity, folks. Look. There it is right there. I'm going to zoom in on it because I have the capability on this device. There it is. Now I'm going to zoom back out. You see it right there, and let's press play. You see it fall out of frame? Now I'm going to run that back. Like I said, I'm going to upload this video so you can watch the original. There it is. Boom. I'm going to press play because we don't need the shaking. But I'm going to pull the screen up and show you this stuff is coming off of this thing the whole time. This is I would have to say a cigar-shaped vessel, and it's emitting all these squiggly entities. I don't know what this stuff is, but it's coming out of this vessel, and you can see it right there. It's attached, and look at this appendage that's poked out on the front. Now I'm going to try to track that and press play at the same time. Okay, that's when it blurred out. Okay, and you still can see definition in there. You can see that that's not the camera blurring, that's the actual object blurring itself, trying to obscure its view. Still catching, look at that. Solid structure, you almost can see a face there. This is supernatural, folks. This is not machine. This is something other. Okay, it's trying to unblur itself. There it is. Look at the
What's up, Dang?
look at the stuff that's coming out of it. Okay, let me track it, folks. The video cuts off. Peace, love, and light. The original will be uploaded. Playing with limited time. Okay. Let's hit again. I'm just trying to track it.
Seen a great
While it's flying. Look at that. Look at all the stuff that's falling out of this vessel. That's coming off of this thing.
white shark.
Wow. I don't even want to say what that looks like. Let's zoom in on that. That looks like a whole spiritual being or something right there. See his face, his arm is out, giant head. This is so crazy, y'all. Look at that. No way that that's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be an airplane when you look at it from ground level. Did that look like an airplane? I'm taking you deep in, folks. Look at the black harsh lines and look like feelers or tentacles on a centipede. This is a creature, folks. Look at that. Look at the spikes that are all on this thing. Peace, love, and light. The original video is coming up. It's crazy, folks.
Filming these fake ass chemtrail.
And look at this. This would appear to be smoke in the backdrop from a chemtrail. But let's zoom in, and I'm going to show you all the creatures and entities that are popping off of it. Look at all the squigglies. This is not pixelation, folks. This stuff is moving. If I press play, that's not going to be there again. Watch for yourself. Look at that. It drastically changed to something else. This is some type of, I don't know. I'm seeing entities and creatures popping out of this thing. Look at that. This is some type of worm. And other stuff is dropping and falling out of it, folks. Only way I can explain it. Look at this little pyramid vessel trailing it. Peace, love, and light. Oh wow, that looks like a whole face in the backdrop now. Look, I mean, all this stuff you see that look like squiggly lines and eyeballs and faces is coming out of this. Look, you see it changing. Look at all the stuff coming out of this thing, folks. Spiritual wickedness in high places. Look at that. No one can explain all these hard lines coming out of this thing that look like spikes or legs on a giant bug or centipede. I talked about this before. Let's bring that back slightly. I want to look at this. Is that a ship or is that some type of